We're making sugar cookies today because it's Valentine's Day. Going to deliver them to my friends, and hopefully they taste good because they are vegan. Just throwing that out there. So I'm also gonna show you guys what I do for my hair on a daily basis. So right now it's still pretty, it's like drying. So in this stage, it's like pretty crucial that I like don't do anything and like don't touch it, basically, because like the slightest thing can just set it off, and then it'll be ruined for the whole day. So sometimes, depending on what I'm doing, like during this stage, I might try a hairstyle, and if that fails, then my hair is ruined for the whole day. So here's my basic, like this is what I do most every day. So I get in the shower and I will take this right here. It is Shea Moisture Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. So basically, before I found this and started using this, my life, it like basically changed my life pretty much. So it's kind of a process, because what I do is you have to put it through every single strand of hair. I know that sounds like a lot of work, because it is, and it just kind of depends on how much hair that you have and how much you're working with. And also for me, it depends on how much time I have, because if I have more time to focus on it, I will take and separate with a clippy, and I will like put up half of it and then like do it in layers, since I have so many layers. But that's only if I have time, and I usually don't. So I just like flip my head over, take it out. This is the small version, by the way. I'll get into that here in a second. So I just take and I just like I brush it through. Sometimes I even use a brush that I have in there, and I just like try and put it through, especially my rough areas, which is like, you know, this stuff right here, you can tell is kind of the worst. And it's saved my life. Like if I didn't have this, and when I don't have it, I cry. So like I said, this is the small one. So like I get it, well, I used to get it at Walmart, and I pay about 10 bucks for it, which for me, I don't know, it's a lot of money, especially since, well, I go through a ton, like I go through so much because I use a lot. So, it gets expensive. So TJ Maxx carries this brand, which is Shea Moisture brand, but they didn't have this one. They didn't have the leave-in and restore strength, whatever, leave-in conditioner. They didn't have that. So I would always check, and I always go check just to see. Finally, they got this size and the bigger size that I usually get for cheaper than Walmart. So now I can pay $6 instead of $10, which, you know, isn't like a huge difference, but you know, it adds up. So they also have a little one for $3.99. So I got this one because when I went to go get some last time, they only had one big one and this one. So I'm going today to check to see if they got any more in. And if they didn't, I'll just have to keep buying the $10 one. Oh well, anyway, so after I do that, it can take quite a while. Brush it all in there, and it really, I don't know, it just really helps with my dryness, because I have so many dry spots. So get that, and then it's up to you. I don't wash it out, I just leave it in there. And then I get out of the shower, and I have a towel. So I just like flip my hair into the hair towel thing that's like not a towel, but like made to put your hair up when it's wet, you know. You can get that at any store that sells stuff, obviously. And I leave it in there for like 10 minutes, unless I get distracted, and then it's in there for an hour. But anyway, try not to do that. So about 10 minutes, and then I take my hair out, and I use this stuff, which is like the cheapest thing ever, you know, like they make you think you have to spend so much money on like the fanciest product, and like you have to buy all this stuff, and I'm sure that works for people, but like I'm fine using this stuff. And this is like a huge bottle. My mom and I both use this, and like we've had this for probably 2 months, and I don't know, like I use it every day and it lasts forever. And I honestly, like I try not to use that much because I don't like when my hair is crunchy. So I have to find a balance between like crunchy and like not, because if I don't put enough in there, then it'll get like huge. So it's kind of fun trying to figure out like what's enough and what's not enough, you know? Every day is kind of like a new challenge with my hair because I never know what's gonna happen. So that's fun. Anyway, so I do that, and then like I let it dry naturally. Oh yeah, no heat. I do absolutely no heat, no hot water, nothing. Like I do not let hot water touch my hair. I don't let heat products touch my hair. That's like death for me. Like I said, everyone's different, but since I just have it's so dry, I cannot let hot water touch it. So that is fun because I'm a big fan of hot showers, so I understand that's not super easy, but I've gotten used to it and it's better now than it used to be. But like I can't let anything hot touch my hair, and that's a big thing. None of that helps a lot with, you know, it does help. My hair is not as dry as it used to be, so I know that hot water was affecting it a lot. So anyway, no heat, let it dry naturally. Don't try not to touch it because I'm touching it and I know that's not good, but it just happens. So then hopefully, if you cross your fingers, your hair will turn out and it'll look good and you'll make it through the day and it'll look nice. Doesn't always happen for me. Not 95% of the time. I look in the mirror and I'm just like, wow, that's just lovely, and I just carry on, you know? You just gotta do what you can do, you know? Anyway, so the other thing, a couple different things. I typically don't put it up when I go to bed, which I really want to find like something that I can do because there's different options. It kind of depends on where I'm going. Like if I have something early the next day, if I put it in I don't see it. I have like a silk cap kind of that I wear to bed. It looks really funny and dorky and whatever. That helps a little bit, but I really like to find something else that's different. Because there's different options and I just want to experiment, you know? So all that being said, if you have curly hair, you know, like the main thing, especially, I don't know if this is for everyone, but for me, I will find like what works for me. Like right now, this is working awesome. I love this, I'm doing fine, but my hair will change. Like it changes quite often, and that process won't work anymore. And I don't know if this is just like a problem I have or if it's for everyone with curly hair. You just like, you get in the groove and then your hair changes. And I know it's really crazy and interesting if you don't have curly hair and you don't understand, but that's just what happens. Like it's weird and I don't understand it and I wish I did. Wish I had like the science of it, but I don't. So I just try and deal with it how I can, whatever ways, you know. Some days you might want to shave your head and all that good stuff. Now, I just opened this and it kind of looks like it's been opened a little bit, but that's okay. No big deal, it's fine. Just gonna move past that. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I forgot. Oh yeah, I try not to put it up, but now, with my new job, I make food, so I am finding myself putting it up every day, obviously, that I go to work. And I think that has damaged my hair a little bit because it really doesn't like that. So I got some scrunchies because those are a little bit lighter and like easier on my hair than like a hair tie. So just things like that, just like try not to do things to damage it. Brushing, I used to not brush my hair, but now I found that brushing it in the shower with this stuff does seem fine. I used to never brush my hair, but now we're good and it's all great. So yeah. Emily and I just launched our website yesterday, and this is all the stuff we've already sold. So if you haven't gone to check that out, I would strongly suggest doing that. These are, so we're going to town because my cookies did not turn out this time. So what we're gonna do is go buy some store-bought stuff because I can't cook at all, I guess. I don't know. Kind of sad. That's okay. We have this place called Katie's Pantry, and I've heard horror stories about the lines to get their sugar cookies on Valentine's Day. So we're gonna try that, and we're gonna see what happens. And then I'm gonna tell my friends that I made them and not Katie's Pantry because, yeah. Katie's Pantry is way too busy. So I'm out, and I'm going to go get some cheap store-bought things because that's too crazy. Sorry to all my friends that are watching this and are disappointed in me. I am disappointed in myself. So I forgot to film myself in Walmart. That happens. It's pretty common for me to forget things like that. But I got a couple things, and my car is making really weird noises, and I'm going to go get my mom a special thing, and yeah. So I'm dropping off my friend's Valentine gift that she doesn't know about. So we're going to surprise her, and gotta get to her house. She just got her house, so I always sort of forget which one it is, but that's okay. She'll laugh at me when she sees this if she watches it. So here we go. Just got home, and I have my package from High Voltage, and I'm going to open it.
It smells like it too.
This is my new shirt. I'm making a video. This is my new shirt. It's vintage. It's got some stains on it, but it's vintage, so that's what you have to, you know, get.
So am I in your video too?
Yeah. Are you okay with that?
Yes, so.
Oh, I'm gonna just cut out that. So here's my new shirt. I really like it, but I realized when I was recording that last, or watching that last recording, I was wearing the other shirt that I bought from Taylor. Another quick plug. High Voltage Vintage Finds has the best t-shirts. Two of my favorites. Now I'm going to attempt to make this Simply Awesome Vegan Chocolate Cake Mix. So let's give this a whirl.